Hello there. Clutch here checking in. From a different view. From the back end of the club. Yeah, it looks good. Probably one of the best attended rides we've had for a long time. So we're heading up to Sturgis. So we're heading up to Sturgis for a bit. Gonna have some lunch and then we're gonna head on to Devil's Tower. Should be a fun day. As you can see, this is not the good ride. The good ride, for whatever reason, got canceled this year. So, well, we're gonna do our own ride. Well, this is probably gonna become an annual thing. So, any green knights are out there, mark your Sundays when you come for rally next year. We'll probably do another ride with Chapter 68 in addition to our already Tuesday Dakota Thunder Run. So this is more for the club and fellowship with the club members. So DTRs for everyone else. So, but anyways, we're gonna keep riding. We'll check in with you later.
A few moments later.
Here we are. Well, we met a group of 3 from South Carolina up at the Iron Horse Saloon. Had some Sweeto burrito, had myself a Miller Lite, and now we're heading towards Devil's Tower. One of the cool things about rally is you kind of get to meet people from all over the place. Wow, that don't look like that went well. But as you saw in the earlier videos, we got caught in quite a traffic jam there about exit 37. And, well, you'll have that kind of stuff during rally. People get hurt. People get in crashes. I hate the day is just part of it, but it seems like it is. We're going to keep riding here. We're heading to Wyoming. We're going to head to Devil's Tower today. So, it should be a fun little afternoon. It's going to be a long day, but you know what? I'm about the only one here that's been there before, so it should be a fun time. Make a few stops along the way and come on back around. So we'll talk to you in a bit.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I should stay in the other one.
Ah, you're fine.
I'll let them go.
Yeah, you're fine. They must make them pay to get out.
Interesting. So free in, pay out.
Yeah.
I guess that might be a better way of doing it.
Yeah. Nope, that makes sense. I suppose it's better for traffic wise.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes coming out kind of suck, but
Yeah, no, already looking, that's gonna suck.
you know, it's pea rain and battery issue. I think we were here last year. You can change the bike, but you can't take the pea rain out of pea rain. But maybe you got enough to get you home. Well, that would explain why your horn was. That sounds better than it did. Sounds better than it did. Might have gave him a low voltage boost. Putting that in there.
Killing me. Bronco is never. Yeah. At least for now.
Yep, this is the place. It's literally a stone house. That's why it's called the Stone House. It's been built up quite a bit over the years now.
God, grass parking on a hill?
Well, I mean, it's not the... What do you think, down in the bottom here? That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I would agree.
Yep. Oh, that's slow. That's really low down there.
Don't tempt me, I will.
Yeah. Let's do the...
Right here.
Yeah, that works. I figured find a spot and call it good.
Yeah.
She's soft out here.
Yeah, she is.
She's soft. Oh, sweet. There's the exit right there. Okay. This is P-Raid. He just learned a valuable lesson of the gas gauge always lies. Always. Oh, good morning, everybody. It's Clutch here, and I just got done with another meeting with the authorities. And much like last year, it's nothing bad. Just picking up more wristbands for our run tomorrow. Gonna be kind of a slow run this year. Also, but we got them squared away. So today we got a little meet and greet here at 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go find a place to park. I guess go figure out where I want to eat. If I want to eat, I don't know yet. Have not decided on that. And then after that, I don't know. Honestly, think I'm gonna do some demo riding. To be honest with you, maybe take a couple bikes out. We'll see what the day brings, though. I mean, it's kind of how that goes. Well, this is a lot easier than yesterday when it's just you on your own. I mean, I like group rides and all, but sometimes there's a situation where it kind of sucks and it's almost more stressful than it's worth. But we still had a great ride yesterday, so those are fun every once in a while. I love the shortcuts. I've said before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it till the end of time. Learn the shortcuts. If you really want to get around Sturgis, you got to learn the shortcuts. Because here's the thing, in the end, yeah, it's a small town, but you figure you're throwing all these extra people in this town. You need to approach this like it's a major city. So it kind of has that feel when rally comes. And the shortcuts are a must. Another thing I will say, I would very much recommend you stay on two wheels when you're here for rally. Once you get here with your trailer, you park that trailer, you don't move that thing again until you're leaving town. Because you're just going to move around, you're just going to have that much more maneuverability with the motorcycle. Everything's set up for motorcycles, all the parking's set up for motorcycle, every business has a motorcycle parking up front. It just kind of behooves you to have it. It really does. This makes life a little bit easier. And I'm not about to get into that whole, oh, well, real bikers ride, whatever. Yeah, whatever. That's pretty stupid thinking, if you ask me. Because in the end, they got their own reasons for doing what they do. They may have a long trip. Let's be honest. If you're coming from the eastern part of the country to here, there isn't a lot of interesting between here and, well, the Ozarks. I mean, really, let's be honest about it. Don't get me wrong, I love eastern South Dakota as much as anybody. It's where I grew up, it's my home. But at the same time, I get it. It's not that very appealing of a place. Neither is Iowa or Minnesota or Illinois. Like, there's just nothing there. And it's rough. That's why I ain't gonna fault you for it. I keep thinking one of these years we're gonna start a thing. We're gonna call it Piedmont Trailer Week. And honestly, it's just gonna be a Sodak Motorcycle Blog t-shirt. And I'm gonna have some dumb saying about, you know, I towed my trailer with my bike to Trailer Week or something like that, you know? Trailer Week 2024. I think it might be fun. Get a stupid shirt, yep, but man, that would be hilarious if we got a bunch of people to buy them shirts. Gold Wing, hell yeah. So that's one Gold Wing. Wow, they didn't get a vendor in that block. That's interesting. That is crazy, actually, that they didn't get a vendor in that block. Okay, come on through. Come on through, people. You're fine. All right, here we go. Don't hit this dude. I already know that the you going? All right, fine, I'll go. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. I'll take that. That's fine. Oh yeah, BMW. I think that's where some cool people are hanging out too. Back around the old house here. Iron Horse has still got plenty of parking. The old house. You can't park there, dude. Oh, you must be on the list. Yep, they are on the list. That's cool, they're actually enforcing it. Although I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I agree with the approach of closing down an actual city street. But they've kind of, even when the previously owners were here, they kind of had a thing against, you know, doing what they want. But is what it is. Did the meet and greet. Also had a motorcycle show going on. They called it the future of Harley Davidson, I guess, whatever. Basically custom competition. Pretty much has like every custom competition, about 95% of the bikes are the same as what's in now. And frankly what it is now is high performance engines with Olin suspension. They've got about an 8-inch rise T-bar on them, Saddleman seat, FXR looking fairing, and saddlebags. And there you go. That's the custom bike of today. So, although they did have one that kind of looked like an old FXR, and frankly, that was kind of my favorite one of all of them. But it does make me laugh when we go on about, you know, custom this and custom that, and it's like, yeah, these all look the same. Like, But that's the way of the world. It was the same way in 2004 with all the choppers. It was the same way in 2012 with all the baggers. It was the same way in 2016 with all the big wheel chopper things, bagger, whatever the hell. And it's this way now with all the oops. All right, making a run for it. Get out to the highway as quickly as I can so we have the power of fairing on our side. Also hoping that my audio came through clear on my test ride. I don't think it did, so I'll have to do that again probably. Just the way it is. It's always nice to get back on your own bike. Also, in this case, it's nice to be back on two wheels too again. It feels more right to me. Go ahead. There's an idiot. He's turned. He's like, oh, he's coming. He's going left, you fucking idiot. God. Fucking. You got me all fucking stopped, and then you're not gonna go. God, pedestrians are flipping dumb, man. They're flipping dumb. Don't take off going and then all of a sudden stop in the middle. And then sit there and wait with you. It's like, dude, just freaking go, man. God. Get on the highway. That's the goal. Get to the flipping highway, man. It looks like our GoPro's still working, so that's good. We haven't roached that thing yet. Although I don't feel like this is heavy enough rain to roach it. Although I did have one of my lithium batteries decide to give up the ghost today. It's all bulging out to beat hell. That's time for that one to go. Go get it recycled somewhere, I guess. But anyways, not a bad day. Like I said, this rain ain't too terrible, so this rain ain't the end of the world by any means. It's not a super soaking rain, so hopefully tomorrow the weather cooperates so we have a good Dakota Thunder run. Although, I mean, it's 2023, so I'm not expecting that at all. It's amazing how many of y'all cannot handle a little bit of rain when you ride. Like, man, you make that road a little bit wet and it's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. What do I do? I'm scared. It's just rain, guys. Hell, it ain't hail. I figured this way, if it ain't hail and it's not a tornado or a hurricane, you know what? That's okay. we're okay. You know? Uh-oh, 1 foot stop. They better pull me over. Well, like I said, it was a good day today. I was happy with it. Got to ride one bike before the rain set in. Frankly, there's no sense of waiting it out because I think it's going to be a while before it's out of here. And considering they shut down test rides at 4, there's no sense of staying there any longer because they don't let you go out if it's raining, which is new. Of course, to be fair.
Okay, now to be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
I think they'll let you out if the roads are wet, though. Like Yamaha, they won't even let you even think about a test ride if the road has even got a littlest hint of moisture on it. Come on, dude. God. Jesus Christ. Timid f***ing idiots. You're obviously a rider because you have West Virginia plates. Like I said, it starts raining and everybody just gets dumb. Like, just get stupid. Well, good morning, everybody. You're with Clutch here. Well, it looks like the sun's out this morning, but man, it is wet. It is wet as hell this morning. The humidity's high. Everything's fogging up like crazy. Now, then before you say, oh, well, get a pin lock visor. You know what sucks when you have glasses and a pin lock visor? Pin lock visor doesn't do you any good because your glasses still fog up. So until a two-pane glasses that won't fog up become a thing, pin locks are worthless to me. So, because yeah, you're right. Pin lock, yeah, the visor won't fog at all. But, like I said, remember the first time I had one, I'm like, why am I fogging up? I thought this was supposed to be. Well, then I realized, no, it's not the visor fogging up, it's your glasses. And I'm like, well, that defeats the whole purpose of pin lock. Yeah, I get it. Hopefully today is a little drier, although honestly, I'm just kind of planning on getting wet again today. It's just been that kind of a frickin' year, man. Oh, and my auxiliary connection is doing all kinds of weird stuff right now. I'm assuming something got wet. But anyways, rain does weird stuff, I guess. You know, everybody knows that. But hey, the good news. Today's the day, Dakota Thunder Run. Hopefully it's a good day. Although, the turnout's going to be flipping brutal this year. We are way down. Yeah, the rain definitely screwed something up in there. I'm assuming it's probably with the receiver deck or whatever. The puck receiver. Probably got just a little bit of water in there, and considering how wet it was last night, it didn't really dry out. Because I put the cover on the bike, but the bike was still drenched underneath the cover, and that was after letting it dry. So sometimes moisture is just kind of a pain. Well, either it's going to get better, or I'm just going to say to hell with it and not run off auxiliary. Definitely a chilly morning too, 58 degrees. But that's just how it goes. But hopefully we have a good day today. And like I said, in the end, we still get to ride the Sturgis, so that's a good thing. I don't have to drive a pickup to Sturgis, which is awesome. It was looking like that, well, so here's what happened. One of our members was gonna sell his bike and gonna drive the pickup. Well, about 2 weeks ago, he changed his mind. So, he wanted to ride. So that kind of threw a wrench in things. And they got to the point where I'm like, hey, you know what? I can just drive the Chase pickup because I'm already signed for a medical kit from the National Guard. That's a requirement to ride through Rapid City. So I'm gonna have the kit. You just will have me do it because I'm experienced in towing and all that stuff. And, well, we did find somebody. So, but I'm definitely gonna stay back tail gunner today, which would be a very different view for me. But that's okay. I would rather be back there because I'm signed for the medical kit, and I'm not going to let anybody else have possession of that thing. Anyways, we're gonna head out to Box Elder, get topped off on fuel, grab a little bite to eat, go start setting up, and I guess we'll check in with you a bit later. Here we are, ready to roll. Looks like it's about 50 bikes this year, so like I said, kind of a sad turnout, but is what it is. Some years you'll have that. So we got about 8 minutes before we go. Highway Patrol said we leave at noon period this year, so which is fine. Actually, this ain't a bad spot to be, right behind Old Glory there. Like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. And you can see it way up there. Thanks from Box Elder helping us out. Very appreciated. Let's open some vents because it's warm. It'll get cooler in the hills though. Hell yeah. The nice thing about not having a big turnout is, well, management is a lot easier. That's for sure. We'll take it. Tell you what, not a view you usually get of this run. As you figured out already, I'm one of the tail gunners for this run, so it's definitely a little different here from the back. But tail gunners are important too. I'll say this much: if you've been selected as a tail gunner, well, maybe you don't think it's an important job. It's a hugely important job. There's so much you're responsible for as a tail gunner. I generally think your tail gunner should be some of your more experienced riders, if you got any. Because, you know, tail gunners got to kind of know what's going on. They got to know the route. They need to know how to read traffic behind them. They probably should know a thing or two about how to get a how to do a quick troubleshoot on a bike. Because someone falls out, well, you're one of them that falls out with them to help them out. So there's a lot of little things you need to know as a tail gunner. It's a lot more than just following everybody, I can tell you that much. That's a pretty good view though of all the people on the run. That's pretty cool. I'll also tell you this much. I kind of knew the importance of trikes at the rear, but I'm really getting it illustrated here, man. Because they can't accordion a bit. Not that it's their fault. Kind of the way the thing's built, but... Actually, ideally, if you got a trike in your club, there might be one of your best tail gunner candidates right there, just because they're wire and generally you figure if they're riding a trike, they've been around for a bit, so. Tell you what, I always got love for my trikes though, because eventually we're probably all going to be on one. Yep, go ahead. All right. Well, as you can see, we have made it. We're here. Good run. No one went down. No bikes broke down. And with that, obviously, no one got hurt. Nobody even dumped the bike. Station. Whoa, pothole. Whoops. Whoops. That was not how I expected this to go. Oh hell, okay. That works too.
Oh my God! There's Slayer, Anthrax, Metallica, Testament.
A community. Think with metal. These are communities. Think for all.
Huh?
I sure like your
Oh. Huh. Well, that was not how I expected that to end. Well, I ain't got much time left, so I'm gonna make it quick. Well, it was an okay day, everybody. So you all noticed in the video that it all of a sudden cuts off as we're riding through Sturgis. That's because we had one of our riders go down. First, I'd like to say the rider's okay. He's doing all right. A little bruised up, but no big deal. There's a little cosmetic damage to the motorcycle, but he did ride it away. So keep him in your thoughts. And but yeah, other than that, it was a good run. I will say this. That was another example of just how quick it can happen. 1 minute all is well, the next minute, boom, you're down. So that's why you wear things like helmets and you take care of yourself. And obviously, if something would have happened, we had enough people. We stopped quick enough. We went through our procedures like we normally do if we have someone go down. And well, like I said, he was okay. The bike's got some cosmetic damage, but frankly, it's not the end of the world. On that, the weather cooperated. It was a good run. It was a good time. Fun was had by all. Obviously, it's awesome having help from local police departments and that, because without that run doesn't go off as seamlessly as it does. So fortunately, we got them to help us out. Also, thanks to all the participants. We had an okay turnout. I think we ended up with about 50. So, which ain't terrible. Ain't a terrible turnout, so not what we like, but honestly, it's kind of been a light year anyway. Even the police departments have said, yeah, it's kind of been a dud of a year, so. But you know what? Like I said, every little bit helps, so. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. All right, I think we're going to wrap up Tuesday, because like I said, I ain't got a lot of battery power left. But okay, go ahead. But anyways, I think that was a decent day 3 for me, obviously. Obviously, we didn't do anything on Saturday because we had a rain out. We'll get back at her tomorrow. I think we're donating a little bit of plasma in the morning, and after that, I don't know, we'll go do some other stuff. I think we might hang around Rapid City tomorrow. I think we're going to run by Triumph's got a tent set up over at Rice Honda. So I think we might swing over there. Also, I think we're going to check out the rally at exit 55 tomorrow. And I think we'll save the bike testing for Thursday and Friday up here again. I'm glad I just took the whole week off. Especially with that extra rain out on Saturday. I'm glad we took it off. The one thing I will say, this is probably the last day where we have everybody here. I would say by tomorrow we'll start having a good chunk of people that were heading out. Hell, there was already a decent amount of people heading out on Saturday with the rain. So I think we're going to have some more heading out now. And it is crazy with the rally. It seems like just as quick as it starts, it's done. And all this buildup and all this buildup, and all of a sudden it's here, and all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. You know, 10 days isn't very long when you're in the middle of it, that's for sure. But I got no complaints. I've been pretty happy this year so far, so pretty much got to do just about everything I wanted to do. Minus a good ride, but I think that is going to be kind of a blessing in disguise, because I think it just opened up a new run we could do for our club, so which is a lot more fun than the good ride. So well, good morning everybody. Day 6 of 10 of the rally. Wednesday, our third video up here. Yeah, no, Saturday, Sunday, no, fourth video. Boy, I can't even keep them straight right now. So one thing you will notice is Wednesday is usually the day when you kind of see that first big push of people leave. Not near as many coming in. You could tell on I-90 this morning the ride up was really easy. Very easy ride up this morning. Obviously the weekend's part of that, but well, looks like we got a few coming up, a few RVs leaving town. I think most of the bikes are just going out for the day because they're not packed up like you would expect someone who's leaving to go home. But yeah, you'll see a lot of that starting today. By tomorrow, they really start clearing out. It's almost dead by Friday. Like, legitimately is almost dead by Friday. Then they get a little a rush on Saturday, mainly because Locals Day. Where's the siren at? Alright, so yeah, we're going to take the back way in today. Kinda. This is a different back way. Although sometimes this back way isn't very feasible. Kind of like you saw last night at the end of the video. Oh, there they are. Yeah, just keep. That's fine. Yep, just keep going. Just don't stop for a fucking cop. Idiots. I guess in Florida they don't stop fucking police cars. Oh well, there was a guy hurt on Highway 34 last night for an accident. They closed down the road, and instead of having compassion for like someone who like could be dying, the people were yelling and cursing at the police department for closing down the flipping road. And that brings me up to a point. The respect of people in general and the attitudes just go to hell here. And locals, don't be gloating too hard, because you're pretty much as bad as the out-of-towners. Let's be honest. All y'all have attitudes during the rally. Let's just put it out there right now. All y'all do. I will say this. I don't know, man. Just think about it this way. If you're the one laying on the side of the road with your life line, do you want an ambulance to get stuck in traffic? You die because the ambulance can't get there? I mean, just think about it that way. I encourage you to think about it that way. Like, yeah, I get it. It's rally. It's busy. Blah, 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 blah. But, you know, our government officials in the state go on and on about how South Dakota's better and this is a symbol of freedom and all that crap. And just because you're free to do it doesn't mean we need to lose our respect for human beings and lose our decency. But that's just me. I'm sure the comment section is going wild, calling me, you know what, and all that crap. So, but hey, you know, just saying. I don't know, it's got to be exhausting having just that attitude all the time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just built different. Huh. That's interesting. A member goes down there and the next day they wash the fucking road. Huh. Huh. Interesting. That's just interesting. But just very interesting, I guess. So I do have a question. Since this is my 4th time in Sturgis, do I get 4 I Rode Mine stickers for this year? Just asking for a friend. I'm telling you, I think next year Trailer Week's going to be a thing. It might just be a t-shirt, but you never know. We might screw around and make a full stupid, ridiculous thing out of it. Have the custom trailer show at the Piedmont City Park. I think it'd be fun. For the record, not a motorcycle. Cool concept. Cool thing to have. Cool thing to play around with, but not a motorcycle. That was the Road Glide 3. And I'll be honest with you, I think I'm going to go down to Black Hills Harley Davidson today. Screw it. I'm going to go get one of these ordered. I like it. I want it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. It'll be awesome. I totally will not get judged for it at all. Yes. Like, everything about this is just fancy, you know? Like I said, you got your Oscar Fosgate sound system, a cool paint job, 121. I like these pedals I got on it. That's pretty... Ew, that needs some lube. I need some grease. I like the way these pedals are styled. Like, that's a good... Like a very well put together, well styled machine, man. Very much so. Whoops, I cussed again. I can't stop cussing. It's been a bad rally for that. That's okay, just more editing I gotta do, I guess. Gotta love that post-production. Oh, heck. God, this is so cool. What can I say? I love riding different bikes. It's so much fun to get on something like this and be like, you know, man. Well, apparently there must have been some misunderstanding over at the BMW booth, because I'd come in, wanted to do the B, and well, I wanted to do that because, well, I've never, you know, done a video on that before. And I thought, well, okay, I got one person waiting, no big deal. Well, big old group comes in and they basically just kind of, they decide what they want. Well, one of the guys just decides, nope, I'm gonna take that one right as the other guy's coming back, and no kind of hey, by the way, buddy, no, so I don't know, maybe I wasn't on the list and thought I was. I mean, kind of annoying when you wait 20 minutes and, you know, I don't know. I feel like they need to do a better job managing that, but it's okay. We don't need to ride a BMW anyway. I'll never buy one, because honestly, I don't want to work on them. But no bother. We will go get something to eat, and I don't know what we're going to do from there. What's funny is I have no idea where the BMW or where the Yamaha demo rides are at this year. No idea. Although, honestly, I don't bother. You'll never get a video for one of them either, because they have a strict no GoPro policy. I don't know what it is. You gotta do a group ride with them. They only leave every half an hour. If the pavement's damp, they don't go. You can't use a GoPro on it. You really can't do anything on it. Come on, dude. Get in there then. Jesus. Oh my God, dude. Take your time, Peepaw. Take your flipping time, man. But yeah, so I don't know, kind of annoyed by it, but whatever. Like I said, I guess we don't need to have BMW content, so that's what's nice. So here's the great way that Harley Davidson does it, and Indian does it this way too, is you go in, you register, they got people in line, you say what you want, you sit there, they got it in the computer, everything's all tracked, everything's ready to go. Quick and easy. But for whatever reason, no one else can really figure it out. I mean, Indian, they did the smart thing. They just copied Harley. They're pretty good at that. But, once again, the standard bearer, why don't you not just, you know, don't mind me. Oh, rally's fun sometimes. Well, we're actually going to go park on Main Street because, hell, we haven't parked on Main Street yet, so we probably should do that, huh? Huh. They're a decent crowd today, too. Also, a lot of y'all don't know how to flip and park at a rally. We'll just park right here. This will be fine. Well, bike is parked on Main Street. We need to fix that thing. We're gonna do that, then eat lunch. We're gonna do that first because the Veterans Club's down there. And their beer is considerably cheaper than everybody else. And veteran, Sport Veterans Club, right? Yeah, it's actually VFW, American Legion. They're all pretty much the same deal. They're just one thing here. So, also not bad to eat. Not a bad place to eat if you want something cheaper. But let's go peek. So this is definitely the slower side of Main Street. In other news, we have hydration taken care of. Now let's take care of food. And honestly, you probably already know where I'm heading. If you watch this vlog for any amount of time, you know exactly where I'm going. But you'll find out. Alright, so the rally's definitely clearing out. Like, my God, look at that. That's Lizelle. This place is dying fast. I don't know. How are the guys? They still get there. They're still, you know, thinking positively. I think a big rush is going to come this weekend. I don't think so. There's rally. The big rush is never the second weekend. But, I mean, you never know, I guess. But, yeah. This place has died quick. Of course, you knew. You knew that's what it was going to be. You didn't. You didn't know that's where I was going. Well, you don't watch the channel enough. Boy, they're really getting desperate, aren't they? The one always does the Harley Davidson giveaway every year where come listen to me preach for 20 minutes and we'll enter you this giveaway. It's like, I'm good. I'm overgeneralizing here, but I'd venture to guess that my thoughts and my beliefs are probably not going to be changed by your sermon. which means I'm going to frickin' hell anyway, so fuck it. I'll just enjoy the downward spiral. But anyways, let's go up north. Let's check out like the TV bar. Maybe we'll swing by the campground that shall remain nameless as well, maybe. See if they got anything going on up there. We'll check in with you in a bit. Alright, run down the Buffalo Chip, I don't know what they call it, area. As you can see, it's kind of its own rally. Okay, there it goes. Yay, we're running. Woohoo. All right. Here it is, the TV bar. Decently filled up, as you'd expect. Wow, they put you. It's always kind of cool to come out here and see all the additional stuff that they've got put in. I don't know how much I'd trust a free tattoo. Just say it. I don't know if I could trust a free tattoo. I'm gonna take a run down the row here. Obviously, they have the tribute to dearly departed Orland Ness. I have no idea who that one's supposed to be. That one ahead of me should be easy to figure out. I mean, it's a band that uses a chainsaw. Should be pretty easy to figure out. There's your second clue. Should be easy to figure out. Well, the crowd is not light out here, I can tell you that much. Of course, then there's that. Yeah. Then, of course, the tribute to old Pappy. Yep. Let's go up front here. Yeah. Yep. We'll go over here so it's a little bit easier to get out. Oh, can't wear my colors inside. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Great spot. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Clutch here from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog on day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So day 7 of the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Another one of those transition days. You'll see a lot more people leaving today. In fact, I'm watching a bunch of them right now. Pickup with a trailer, an RV, 2 more pickups with trailers. That's a toy hauler there. RV pulling a trailer. You can see the campgrounds are starting to lighten up a little bit. And I was going to come to you a little bit closer to Sturgis, but I wanted to jump on early and tell you this. So I just noticed the billboard for the TV bar, and it's got Ned Ledoux and bull riding on Saturday the 12th. Well, Saturday the 12th is the last Saturday rally, also known as Locals Day. And I just wanted to say this, nothing says Locals Day, I think, more than Ned Ledoux, which if you don't know, he's the son of Chris Ledoux. Chris Ledoux is probably, wasn't the best singer in the world, but was a former bronc rider, broke out into a country career. He just sang songs. Wasn't the best singer in the world, but man, he was one of those singers that just kind of got that, I guess you could say that rodeo cowboy spirit in all his songs, you know. And so that's his son, who also kind of plays country and western. That's his thing. But also, they've got bull riding going on, live bull riding. So like I said, that, to me, nothing says Locals Day more than Ned Ledoux and flipping bull riding, man. For those of you who don't know and haven't figured out, you probably should, I mean, the cowboy culture is still very strong around here. Which, well, let's be honest, you get a little bit out of Sturgis and you got nothing but hay fields and cow ranches, man. Also a lot of sheep. We got a lot of sheep, especially up towards Belfouche and Newell. So ag is a very big driver of the economy around here as well. And because Indian has 2 routes, yeah, I know technically I'm supposed to go back and check it back in, but we're gonna cheat. It's not terribly busy, and honestly, no one found out last time, so we're gonna cheat. You know what they say, cheaters never win. Well, trust me. All right. Now we can have a little fun here. At least till we catch up with the chopper. And there we go. There was your fun. Yeah, I like the way this kind of sits. I love the way this negotiates curves, man. Well, guess what we did? You know, I was making fun of Dixon Flannel all week. Well, I finally decided to go get in line. Actually, I didn't. So, actually, I was a favor for my wife. She texted me, it's like, hey, give me that special edition Sturgis Flannel. And I said, okay, I'll go stand in line. Although the line ain't there now, so, but I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go stand in line. Well, we ended up getting the Sturgis special edition. Basically, it's black and gray. The buttons all say Sturgis on it. I was getting a different kind, but that was the only one that said Sturgis, so me and my wife are gonna match. But, you know, they're $60 a piece, which, well, I guess some would say is spendy, although I'd make the argument that there's probably plenty of flannels, crappier flannels on racks here in Sturgis that cost $50, so I didn't think it was terrible. But all right, now we're gonna head to Rapid City, check out the rally at exit 55, probably after a little lunch. I know nothing says hardcore biker like Blaze Pizza and riding a Honda Goldwing. Nothing says hardcore more than that. But, I mean, I guess I did just buy a Dixon flannel, so maybe I'm becoming a hipster. Doubt it. Well, there it is. Now, normally this place is a lot busier. Obviously, it's Thursday rally, so it's a little bit slower. And this place is becoming a ghost town extremely fast, so... Oh, heck, they don't even have that light running anymore. And then this is the other vendor park up here. We'll take the back way out, I think. So with the rain on Saturday, there was so many vehicles here, they actually had to shut down Black Hills Harley to vehicles. Because everybody, well, and I don't blame them, wants to go out and rain and ride. Especially if you're like a campground or something where four-wheel drive is your only way out. You ain't going to get out in a bike. Well, where's the deaf guy? Boy, he's kind of slow this time. I don't know if he's actually deaf or not, but every time I come here, usually like about 2 seconds after I pull in, there's a deaf guy in my face selling some pins. I don't know if it's legit or not, but it's $5. So, yeah, he's slow today. What the hell, deaf guy? What the hell? I'm disappointed in you. But anyways, let's go walk around. You have a beer? Got a beer. This is definitely a place to buy your Harley Davidson because you got a lot of selection here. Although I wouldn't recommend it. Your prices will be worse. Basically, we got a little Sturgis. We got a little bit of everything. Got your food, got your bikes for sale, got tons and tons of vendors. We got t-shirts inside. You could really come here and wouldn't have to go to the regular rally. Like, honestly. People ask me where I got my earplugs from. Right here. Maybe not this year, but next year, if you're here by Harley, right by the door. And that's why all the motorcycles go outside during rally. Another way you know the sign of the times. 20 years ago, you would never seen this many helmets displayed in the Harley dealership. No one bought them. Things.
So the bead's already broken on this tire, but to show you how that works with this tool, break the beads to the tire, do the same on both sides. Once the bead's broken, you're going to mount your ratchet duck head system. You'll lube up. Take your one spoon, walk the first bead over, and then you're letting your duck head do its thing. There's the first bead, right there. Second bead, very similar process. You don't have to put the tire over or anything.
Awesome.
Fired off.
Great.
Mounting, pretty similar deal. The first bead usually goes on by hand. second bead started with the duck head. Move up again for your last bead. Tire in the drop center with your one spoon. And ratchet once more.
Awesome. Nice.
There you go.
Yes.
One problem is, I don't like
So, yeah, we're definitely going to try to get one of those. Absolutely. I think we're going in the tire business, boys. That is bright. Obviously, that's a stock one. Wow. That's freaking cool. A little bright for my taste, though. All right. Well, let's run to the vendor park, see what's going on there. Yep, we're going with the t-shirt. What the? Oh man, that's interesting. Huh. Hell, I would just run him over. I tell you what, I forgot how much cooler sometimes it can be with short sleeves on. Sometimes. I do like the color scheme on that gold one. $30,000 for that one. Sidecar, that would be interesting. Oh, a V-Rod with a sidecar. Now that's different. That's very different. that one. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is a very red Royal Venture. Huh. Well, 19 grand for that. That's not a bad price. I do have a thing for the old Ventures. Royal Ventures were the first big tour bike that I wanted. Now this is the trailer I need. I mean, only $89.5. I mean, really cheap actually. What do I know? That's nice. Got your little up front compartment where you can keep all your stuff. Got your little ramp where you can store your extra stuff. That's the dream right there. Well, there we go. All right, leaving the vendor park now. Let me tell you, this is the way to go out. Go into the car parking area, go out the car gate. Perfect. And you get to skip that whole line of traffic there. Lesson learned for next year. Don't let anybody know the secret. Be quiet. Shh. All right, I think we're going to run on home. Probably call it a day. Now, I don't know how this video is going to come out, but I already know it's probably going to be one of the shorter videos you've seen for this week. And that's kind of all the rally videos have just been shorter videos. It's because it kind of makes it natural to just break it up by day. But not too bad of a day. Didn't do a whole lot today. Got to test ride a couple Indians. That was nice. Got to check out the Rally at Exit 55. Got to see a badass tire changer, their Abaconda, which I cannot wait to have one. I told my wife to buy me one for Christmas, but hey, Abaconda, if you see this before then, and you want to do some kind of arrangement, man, I would be all for it. Because that thing looks awesome as hell. Like honestly, if and when I get one of those, like, I'm gonna start opening a tire. Like, I'm probably gonna open like an under the table tire shop. Like, yeah. So I think they're like $600 or $700, which ain't bad at all. I'll be honest with you, after fighting tires manually for so long, man, I'd be all for it, even if all I was doing was changing my own every couple years. But anyways, I will say this, both those spots were pretty busy today, so not too bad. I mean, Sturgis was steady, but not like normal. You can definitely tell things are starting to thin out a little bit. Cancel. But it won't be long now. Well, we got one more day of rally for me. That is tomorrow. Because me and the wife are probably going kayaking paddleboarding on Saturday, so figure tomorrow will pretty much be my last day of rally. So don't know what we're gonna do yet. I do know this, I'm still planning on tomorrow night going up to the Texas Hippie Coalition concert up at Kickstands at 9 o'clock. We're gonna try to do a meet and greet at 8. We'll see how many of you actually show up. I'm thinking none of y'all will, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter because you're probably watching this in November or December, so and then next week we'll be back to the real world again. And got flipping guardrail next weekend, so yeah. And then after that, it's one more weekend, and summer's over. Well, not quite, because still Labor Day weekend, but usually on Labor Day weekend we don't do anything, so because my mom comes out for Mustang Rally, so yeah. Probably one more summer riding weekend after this week, so but that's okay. Sturgis is a good way to get it out of your system. Good morning, everybody. Clutch here, Sodak Motorcycle Vlog. It's the last day for me, at least, for the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, because tomorrow's going to be we're going kayaking and paddleboarding at the lake. We were going to try to do it last Saturday, but well, for obvious reason that didn't happen. And so anyways, bottom line is today is my last rally day. Well, what do we have planned for my last rally day? Well, also let me explain, this is day 8 of the rally. Tomorrow is day 9. Most people kind of call tomorrow the end, and for a lot of things it kind of is. They pull the barricades at 2 in the morning Sunday morning. Sunday might be the last official day of the rally, but there's a decent amount of bikes, but for the most part, basically the locals take it back because it's about as busy as you're going to see Main Street with cars all year. I know, it's amazing. Granted, Sturgis is better now, but when we lived there, I mean, there'd be no one on Main Street all year, and all of a sudden you close it down for a week. Yeah, it's about a week, because it used to be they put the barricades out Saturday morning at 2 a.m. and then pull them the next Sunday at 2 a.m. And yeah, there'd be no one on that street all year, but man, you close that thing down for a week, the place is packed with just cars all over the place. So kind of always made me laugh. So today, here's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go do some Harley demo rides, and today I want to see how many demo rides I can get in a day on how many different bikes. I think I want to start at just the low end of them and just start working my way up all the way towards the end. I want to see how many I can get rode. Obviously, I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I mean, I'm actually already going to be behind because they open at 9 and it's 8:47. I'm just hitting the scale. For those of you that know the area, you know the scale is probably about 15 minutes out or so. But anyways, also I'm gonna stop and eat something in the day and things like that. So, but that's what we're gonna try to do, see how many I can get ridden in a day, because why not? I mean, I already give Harley all my information anyway, this will take advantage of it, and for the most part, I feel like that's what they want to do. And also, I feel like Harley would be very happy with some of the publicity again, even though my vlog isn't very big. But I figure any publicity helps, right? And well, Harley's going to be front and center in this today. Now, I'm not being paid to do this. I'm not affiliated with Harley Davidson in any way. I'm not a brand ambassador, nothing. And frankly, I don't know if I'm Harley Davidson, if I'd want to be a pretty much would not want to be a brand ambassador with a Goldwing guy, because let's be honest, that's kind of stupid. Like, that's kind of like Ford hiring a Chevy guy to be their ambassador. It just doesn't work. But here's the thing with me, and yes, I may be a Goldwing fan and I love my Goldwings, but as Shade Tree Surgeon says, I like bike. And I do. I like bike. Like, the brand, I don't care what brands, I want to be on something. So, and let's be honest, there's not many opportunities where I'm gonna have to ride, you know, Sportsters and Pan Americans and all the other different whatever kinds they got. So so we're gonna take advantage of it. Other than that, even though I've kind of been making fun of them all week, you'll notice I have a Dixon flannel on. And yes, it is the Sturgis Special Edition one. And yes, I went through sitting in line and all that. Basically, my wife texts me and she says, I want a Sturgis Special Edition flannel from Dixon. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll do it because I love you, hon. That's fine. She's like, I could go if you don't want to go. I'm like, no, I don't want you to have to worry about coming up. So I went, bit the bullet, went and stood in line. They weren't open yet, so, but I figured, you know what? I just as well stand in line now, because I'm going to stand in line any other time I come. And I figured, well, you know what? If I'm going to be standing in line for this, by God, I'm going to buy something too. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to buy a flannel too. Ironically, we do have matching flannels now, because I bought the same one for her. Main reason I went with this one is because, okay, I guess we're gonna speed up now. Okay, that's fine. Don't frickin' slow down again. You're slowing down again. You're slowing down, Jeep. So yeah, I decided, you know what, stand in line, I'm gonna go buy it. I kind of wanted the Black Hills one. I like that one just because it was different, but the reason I bought the Sturgis one is because, well, it's a special edition. It's got the Sturgis branding on it, and frankly, instead of buying an expensive t-shirt that isn't worth a crap, that's got some stupid logo on it for, I don't know how much they charge for t-shirts now. Instead of that, jeez, dude, that was very loud. I decided, screw it, buy something like this that's a little bit different branding. We're gonna get around this guy because I do not want to listen to that. God damn. Although I think that, I don't know what kind of bike that is, but yep. So yeah. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Why don't you just go around me? That wasn't what I was gonna say, but come on, dude. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. Good job. Good job. So proud of you. Well, there's their demo rides. But guess what? We're not going to do Yamaha because, well, they don't let you use GoPros on it. So, F Yamaha. We're not going to give them any advertising at all. They're the only ones that have an issue with GoPros. The only ones. We begin today's challenge on the Sportster S. Now, the one lady did say there the record's 15. I don't know if I'm going to get 15, because like I said, I got, you know, homie's going to want to eat. Thanks, guys. Homie's going to want to eat because he's a fat boy. And so we're going to have to stop to eat and all that stuff. But like I said, today's all about I like bike. Also acknowledging the fact that, well, being that I'm in a one bike household and it's probably not going to change, that, well, I'm probably never going to probably own a Harley Davidson, so this should be a lot of fun. Also give a good test on the Dixon Fleece going down the road without a fairing blocking it. So I figured we're going to start at the Sportster 1200. We'll probably do the Pan American next, kind of group that Rev Max engine grouping together. And then we'll get to, I think it's the Heritage is the next one, and we'll just keep going up from there. I figure my goal is at least finish off everything. And maybe we'll do the freewheeler as the last one. We're going to save that one for last because that's going to be a time kill because I'm going to have to watch the stupid trike video again. But I completely understand the reasoning. I am not going to fault Harley for making you watch that trike video because it is completely different. All right, well, let's get to it. We need to zip the vest up. Things that, how do you... Whoa. Oh, there it is. Tell me you ride a touring bike without telling me you ride a touring bike. I forgot to zip my vest up. Yeah, we definitely got to do that. Yeah. Next one up, Harley Davidson Pan America. Hey, cool train. Look at this, I'm an adventure rider. Actually, that ain't too bad. Handlebars are a little low for that though, although that ain't terrible though. Yes, this is the one. This is their adventure bike. Also based on the 1200 Revolution Max engine, which great engine base, right? Perfect engine base for this bike too. This bike is fun. Like, you can do a lot with this bike. I feel like this is kind of this is almost as close to a do everything bike as you can get. Which generally adventure bikes kind of are a do everything bike. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite adventure bike of all of them. Like, I like the approach they went. I feel like this is very well put together. Like, if I wanted a big full-size adventure bike, this is the one I would buy. Like, I would buy this today. If I were like, today I'm gonna buy a big adventure bike, this is the one. Like, I'd go down to Harley and I would put down money and... Hey Yamaha, I'm filming your demo. This is the closest you will get to a GoPro on the Yamaha demo ride. When you're demoing a Harley Davidson Pan America following the Yamaha demo ride. Yeah, Yamaha, I'm going to continue to bust your chops on that because it is absolutely ridiculous that every other demo ride lets you have a GoPro. Every other one does, except for you guys. Like, also, pretty much everyone now lets you just take one out, except for you guys. Like, get with the game, Yamaha. But you're Yamaha, you do what you want to do, so that's kind of how you are. You're stubborn like that. Yeah, we're gonna buzz Yamaha, I think. Yep, good old Yamaha. Like I said, I filmed your test ride. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Watch, I'll get pulled over, and then they'll have the last laugh. But all right, now we're on a guy named Bob, who's fat, also known as a Fat Bob. Bike number 3, as they would do in Europe, supposedly. Well, what we have here, this is a Street Bob 114 with a nice set of mini apes on it. Yes, this bike kind of makes me feel like a bit of a badass. It does. I know I'm not even close. My wife would probably say this bike makes me look like a tool, and that checks. I mean, I definitely have some toolish tendencies, that's for sure. So this is bike number 4. What time is it? So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop, take a quick break, go grab some lunch before the rush hits, then we'll come back and hit her hard after lunch. Alrighty, where were we? Oh yeah, Lowrider S. This is number 5 for the day. Yeah, I'm kind of slacking a little bit. I've been working that lighter end of the Harley line, and the one gal's giving me a hard time because I've been slacking, but I'm like, I gotta eat. I told her, yeah, I'm fat. I gotta eat something, man. If I don't eat, man, it's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for me. It's not good for the motorcycles. So anyways, like I said, this is the Lowrider S. We're working our way down. What's going to be really fun when we start getting into the Screaming Eagle ones on the CVO side. That'll be fun. But we're working our way up. So I think the next one will be probably the Fat Boy. And then after that, the Lowrider ST. And then I think we'll be ready to tackle the CVO line. Number 6, Harley Davidson Breakout. Silver Metallic 21524. And you know what? Oh yeah, number 6. I may have already said that, but number 6, that is all. Alright, here we are. Bike number 7. The Terminator Special. The Fat Boy. I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby. Get to the chopper. I could go on all day with the Terminator references. Of course, if you lived under a rock or, you know, whatever, obviously the Fat Boy made its debut in the Terminator. Old Arnold Schwarzenegger on it. Crazy, that's been, oh God, probably what, 30 years or so since the Terminator came out, and it's still being made to this day. And I'll tell you the truth, this is probably the feel I like the best in all of their you know, their traditional line. If you're taking the Sportster 1200 and the new Sportster and the oh God, Pan American out of it, yeah, this is probably my favorite feeling of all the Harley motorcycles. Something about it just feels good. I just like the overall feel and fit of this one. It's probably fit-wise Harley Davidson, the one that I love absolutely the most. right, well, we are on number 8 now. This is the Heritage Softail, which, if you're not familiar with Heritage Softail, if you know anybody that started riding Harleys or started back up riding again in the late 90s, early 2000s, chances are a Heritage might have been their first bike. Because there was that whole Sportster stigma still there. So a lot of them probably started on one of these. And this is just kind of your basic cruiser. Kind of, when it was launched, it was kind of that throwback to, hey, let's get the Heritage look, but let's put some modern stuff on it. Or modern for the time. And actually, believe it or not, the big disadvantage of that is you got to trailer them here. Hashtag still not a motorcycle. Anyways, believe it or not, I've never rode a Heritage Softail, if you can believe it. Actually, you probably can. If you know me well enough and you follow the blog enough, you know damn well that, yep, that checks. But this is, I mean, let's be honest, this is what the V-Star 1100 Silverado I had was molded on, or based off of, was the Heritage Softail. But anyways, I'm getting back to riding. I gotta conserve some battery. You know what I just realized? In this riding these Harleys all day, I honestly don't think I could do that with Indians. I finally have discovered that I actually prefer the Harley over the Indian, and it's not just a dealer support deal. It's a legitimate, like, I like the feel. I like the smoothness. I feel like the Harleys are just more smooth than the Indians are. Indians have always felt kind of like, I don't know, something in their throttle by wire has always felt kind of wonky to me. But, and you say, well, you gotta get used to it. Well, that's true. But, to a certain extent, I mean, the getting used to it's got to be within reason. Like, I kind of refuse to try to get used to something that's annoying and uncomfortable. That's why I have a Russell Daylong seat. So yeah, sorry Indian fanboys, but I've made my decision. I prefer the Harley. Alright, I'd like to present you bike number 9, one of my favorites, the Lowrider ST. Now this ain't no ordinary Lowrider ST, because you can see there the stage 4 means, yeah, it's got some snort, with one thing being a 131. So you can do this. Cool. That's awesome. I love it. Haha. That's fun. Come on, dude. Let's see you put some snort to it. Come on. Come on. A snort, if you're wondering when I say it's got a lot of snort, it's kind of the country boy measurement of horsepowers, or, you know, power. How fast does it go? It's got a lot of snort. It kind of does snort a little bit. That's number 9, so we are working our way through it. Alrighty, well, here we are. Street Glide Special with the Stage 4. Ah. I love the Stage 4 on, but man, I'd put the money in suspension, because God, this is rough as hell. This thing is rough. That's got a good feel though. Oh, that's got a great feel. I mean, just that. Whoa, dang. Wow, that bug had some, wow, jeez. Wow. That bug made some noise. Just that effortless, like, little flick, and there we go, we got power. But yeah, like I said, I think I'm old enough now where I wouldn't put the money in the stage 4, I put it in the suspension, 'cause this is kind of rough. And it's probably maybe meant to be that way, but man, definitely more of a race bike. But anyways, this was number 10. Let's see what number 11 is. So here it is. This is bike number 11. This is a Road King Special, and it's got the stage 2. And that is all I'm gonna say for now, because like I said, I'm trying to conserve some battery power on my camera. So we'll talk to you in a bit. Yep, I know it's kind of a repeat. We already did a street bob today, but this street bob's got the stage 2 in it. So, and the road glide's on the street glide's on a wait list, and well, the road glide is as well. So and when you're trying to ride as many as you can in a day, you can't be really picky about what you're riding. So this would be motorcycle number 12 for the day. I'm gonna see if we can get 14. I was kind of hoping for maybe 15, but I ain't gonna get 15, I know that. But you know what? Well, we might not actually, you know what? We might just have to sell for 13. Because what time is it now? It's 3:15. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just have 13 and be happy. But like I said, this is number 12. Carrying on. Well, here we are. This is the Road Glide ST with a stage 4. Got a 135 in it. And yes, it's got all of it. Except the speedometer's broken. This is lucky number 13 of the batch. We're probably going to get 14 today. I don't think 15 is going to happen, unfortunately. Because by the time I get this back, it's probably going to be 4:15, which means it'll be 4:45 by the time I get number 14 back. So I don't think 15 is going to happen, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'm still having fun nonetheless. Alright, this is the last one of the day. This is number 14. We are on the CVO Road Glide. My understanding is this is the 2024 CVO Road Glide. The biggest difference is you notice everything's all in one. There's no gauges down here anymore. Everything's up on that display. Cleans it up a bit. I wish I could figure out what which one the headlights are. I don't know why I can't seem to figure that out. Like, is it all auto? It must be just auto. That's all I can think of. Huh, don't know. But anyways, we made it up to 14 for the day, so you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. I like you said that someone did 14, so it would have been cool to beat it, but and I could have had I not stopped for lunch. I would have, and if I would have got here right on time at 9. But I'm still happy with it. Still got a hell of a full day in. I'll confirm the mileages, but I'm guesstimating with the end of this, I'll be at 140 miles because it's about, I think it's about 5 miles out, 5 miles back. to Whitewood on the demo route, so definitely feel like I've been riding all day. I mean, that's a hell of a day, like a 140-mile day. So, but definitely a fun day, great way to end the rally. Definitely awesome, that's for sure. Now, once again, Harley-Davidson did not sponsor this. They didn't put me up to it. No one put me up to this. I just kind of thought about it this morning, and as kind of a joke, and I just kept doing it all day. So, but I will say this: I'd like to thank Harley-Davidson for bringing these demo tours out, because this is a great opportunity to ride as much as you want on machines that you probably aren't going to have, you know? Like, this is great for people like me who, well, let's be honest, I'm a Goldwing guy. I'm not going to go spend 50 grand on a brand new motorcycle. I'm just not going to do it. So it's kind of a chance just to have some fun with some different stuff, you know? And so it's very much appreciated that Harley-Davidson does this, and obviously thanks to Indian too, they do it like this. BMW also does it, Triumph does it, like all the ones that bring it out and just kind of let you go with it, it's fine. I mean, yeah, I guess Yamaha, thanks for doing it too, but here's what I hate about Yamaha: no GoPros, and you can't take it on your own. Now I get it on like the R1 and stuff, but I mean, my God. When every other manufacturer is doing pretty much not guided tours, except for maybe Honda, I don't know. We never see Honda here. When every other manufacturer is doing unguided tours and you're still doing the, well, we leave on a half an hour and it's a guided tour and blah, 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 blah. We tell you don't speed because the cops will pick you up, and then we turn around and we're going to speed anyway, and you know, all the stupid crap. So thanks to companies like Harley-Davidson for doing this, because it made for a pretty awesome day for your boy Clutch here. So, but also I think we're gonna probably go ahead and wrap up the rally here too, because I ain't got a ton of battery left. It's been a fun rally this year. It was down a little bit. We had some issues. Obviously it rained the first 2 days of it and really killed attendance and everything. It's gonna be a pretty light rally because of it. A lot of people got to mud it out in the campground, and it was just a weird year, man. But we made it through another one, and it's crazy because every year you know, once this ends, you're just kind of waiting for the next one, right? And you wait and wait, and all of a sudden it's here, and before you know it, it's gone. And the other sad part about it is, well, after this, we got this next weekend, and then I got a guard drill the next weekend, and one more weekend, and it's Labor Day weekend. So really, I got 2 weekends of, you know, summer left. Because obviously on Labor Day weekend, my mom comes out for Mustang Rally, and we kind of prioritize spending time with her, obviously, because, well, that's what you should do with family. And, well, let's be honest, no one's going to live forever. So it's also some of that, you know, cherishing the moments you still have, you know. When mom and dad can still come out and do stuff, mom can still bring the Mustang out, have a good time. You know, it's you got to cherish those times, man. But it's just that way every year. But man, just I had another just awesome rally. Just to recap, we got to meet quite a few friends from South Carolina on a ride on Sunday out to Devil's Tower. Monday we did a meet and greet, got a little wet. Tried to see if I could roach a GoPro in my XM radio. We didn't, but man, I was worried about it with the XM. Tuesday we had Dakota Thunder ride. It was a very, very bad turnout, but we still had a good time doing it. We did have one rider go down, but fortunately he was okay. He's a little bit sore, and the bike's got some scuffs on it, but he's doing okay. And of all the ways that could have ended, thank God it ended, you know, as good as it did. Wednesday we did some road tests. Yesterday we did some more road tests, and Checked out Rally at exit 55. And today, obviously, you got to watch me see how many Harleys I can ride in one day. Which, well, is 14. I think we're going to have to try it again next year. I think maybe next year we'll work some strategy into it. I think I might next year start out on the top end. Like start with the Screaming Eagles right away when they're not busy. And then work my way down to the smaller ones. But I think we're going to have to try it again next year because, like I said, this is too much fun. And yep, the rally still goes on tomorrow. The official end date Sunday. But tomorrow I got a date at a lake with a paddleboard and my wife. I don't know what we're going to do Sunday. Probably get back to reality. I know the lawn needs to be mowed because we got about 2.5 inches this past week. And obviously a bunch of video editing. I got a lot of video editing to do. So be looking for all those, well, I shouldn't say be looking for all those videos because, well, you've been seeing all those videos. Well, good morning, everybody. As some of you already know, you're with Clutch from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. If you don't already know, I'm Clutch from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. So today is August 14th, 2023. It's a Monday. It is the day after the official end of the 2023 Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, the 83rd edition of the event. And why am I out today? Well, you'll notice this is one more Sturgis Rally video. Well, the reason I'm out today is I want to show you what it looks like the day after the rally ends. Now, a lot of people like to say, oh, the rally's always the week before or the week of, and then it always continues on for a week after it. Well, I'm here to dispel that notion. Because this place starts clearing out Wednesday during the rally week itself. And it clears out enough that by Sunday morning, after Saturday night, Sunday at 2 in the morning, they pull the barricades. The interstate is already back up to 75 miles per hour, like it should be, because they always drop it to 65 during rally. Basically, a lot of things like go right back to normal on Monday. So I kind of want to show you the aftermath. But anyways, stay along. We're gonna take a look at some sights along the way up to Sturgis too, just to show you what it looks like. Well, that campground is, well, deserted. Heck, they already put up the picnic tables. Few of them. Now, there's still a few out there, but pretty sparse. And the lemonade stand, same story. Alright, well, we are coming up on Kickstand's campground. Pretty empty. You got a few left. And that's actually one of the campgrounds where you could stay, you know, pretty much all year. They're open year round, so if you were to come here later, that'd be a good one to go to. But there's just a very few out there, not many though. There's a few left out here, but not a whole lot. And for the most part, the big campgrounds out here, they're only open around rally time. Otherwise, the rest of the year, they're not open at all. Well, here's Main Street. There's still a few places set up, but it's pretty slow. Hey, look at that. Dixon ain't got a line. Oh yeah, that's right, because they're loading up and going home. Yeah, town's pretty dead, as you'd expect. You still get a few that stay open, but not many. But you're like, Richard, but Clutch, it's only 10:30 in the morning. Of course no one's up yet. I'm telling you, it won't get much busier than this at all today. But you know, what do I know? I've only lived through how many of these now? Well, my first one was in 02. First one with a motorcycle that I actually come to was like 06, I think. But they're packing everything up. Come up on Indian. You can see they still got some bikes out, but it's all slow too. Alright, let's run down Lozelle. Thing is, there's still bikes around. I mean, I'm not saying don't come here after rally, because like I said, you're going to have some great riding, because there's not... Actually, I say it's some of the best riding you're going to have all summer. Tourists haven't come back yet. Most of the bikers are gone. Like I said, it comes down fairly quickly. Harley's area is all torn down. It's where all the demo rides take place. All that vendor area is torn down. The stop signs are all gone. They're sweeping the streets, cleaning up. Take the loop around Iron Horse. Pretty dead. Pretty effing dead, man. Yep. Well, there you go. Then we'll go check out some other stuff. Alrighty, let's take a look. Well, as you can see, the stoplight is coming down. Yep, crickets. Very much crickets. It does amaze me every year how quick this fills up and how quick it's nothing, man. It just really does. It turns out the party does indeed end here. I know some would say it doesn't, but yeah, I think the party is done. The party's definitely done here. Oh. You always can tell where the tire places are because they got tire piles just out the wazoo. Out here by the dragway, here on the east side of Glencoe. More crickets. A lot more crickets over here too. Let's check out these campgrounds. That one's empty. Oh, the Iron Horse still got a few there. Not many left though. And of course, we can't forget about lovely Bear Butte. Well, as you can see, the full throttle, well, the throttle isn't so full. It looks like they are still, oh yep, they're still open. But as you can see, a very less crowd. Very light crowd. And yeah, well, I think that's gonna put a nice little bow on the Sturgis Rally for 2023. It's been an interesting year, that's for sure. I think the one thing I think we all learned this year, and maybe all of us, maybe a lot of us already knew this, but I think it was just another little reminder of, well, in the end, Mother Nature is really the one that's in control. We can plan on nice weather and events all we want to, but you know, sometimes Mother Nature says, nope, I'm gonna ruin the first few days of your event with 2 to 4 inches of rain. I'm gonna pop a few showers on you the next few days. You're gonna have some cold nights, you're gonna have some hot days. It's gonna kind of be all over, which it really truly was all over for the forecast this year. But like I said, Mother Nature's in control. But anyways, this is gonna wrap up the Sturgis Rally coverage generally for the most part for the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Although coming up in the next 5 to 7 weeks or so, we're going to be releasing videos from a few test rides that I did throughout the rally. Coming up will be the 2024 Harley-Davidson Road Glide CVO, the 2023 Road Glide 3, which is a trike, by the way. What else? We had a Triumph Tiger 900, Also the Triumph Rocket 3 GT. And then finally, and I unfortunately cannot think of the name of it right now, the Indian Sport, oh yeah, the Indian Sport Chief. So those will be coming up the next 5 to 7 weeks, and I say the next 5 to 7 weeks because we'll have our monthly comments and beer series worked into that. So anyways, I think I'm gonna call it right here. So once again, for the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, my name is Clutch. At the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, we release weekly videos on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Mountain Time here in North America. We specialize in motorcycle content with a lot of Honda Goldwing. Also talking about the Black Hills, which are down there. And also, of course, Sturgis, which is also back behind me. We definitely talk about that all year round. Please subscribe to the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Also, while you're there, if you want a reminder for when the new videos come out, you can hit that bell notification icon. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Feel free to leave a comment. As far as comments go, feel free to reach out with any questions as well. I'm willing to answer everything. It may be on YouTube itself. It may be during the comments and beer. But I try to at least acknowledge the comments if I can. I mean, sometimes I'm bad about reading them because I forget. But anyways, that's all for now. I am Clutch. You ride safe, and we'll see you later.